Hi guys, welcome to the Pepcoding. In this video, we are going to solve majority element general. In the previous question, we have done majority element 1 and majority element 2. So in this question, we have given an array of size n. There is one more element which is k, and we need to find all the elements appears in the array more than n by k, where n is the size of the array and k is the element which is given through the user. And now we need to return the array list in sorted order. So the answer should be in the sorted order. So let's see. Let's take this example, this input and the output. Now here in this, there are three elements, which is first element is 3, which appears 1, 2 and 3 times. The second element is 1, which appears 1 and 2 times. And then the third element, which is 2, which appears 1, 2 and 3 times. Here the value of n is k, that is the number of elements are 8. The value of n is 8 and the value of k, which is 4. So n by k, that is 2. So here we have the elements 3, 1 and 2. So the elements having the frequencies, these are the frequencies of the elements, is greater than 2. We need to give that in the answer in sorted form. So here 3 is greater than 2, this 3 is greater than 2, and this is the frequency of 3 and this is the frequency of 2. So this means the answer is 3 comma 2, and we need to sort this, so this will be 2 comma 3. So here we have the output 2 comma 3. So for doing this, in this question I am going to use hash map of integer versus integer type. This will be our hash map. We will use this to save the element and the frequency. Here this integer, the first will be, it is the key, and this is the value. So in our question, the key will be the element in the array, unique element in the array, and the value will be the frequency of that element, So we are going to use this so that we have all the elements with its frequency, and we will check uh, is the frequency greater than n by k. If it is greater than n by k, we will add this element of frequency greater than n by k in a result of array list. At the end, we will sort it. Collection dot sort that array list. So we will get the sorted answer. So let's take an example. Let's say we have element 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11, having size 11. This is our n. Now k, let's take k equal to 3. So 11 divided by 3. This means it is equal to 3. So we need the element which appears more than 3. Is there any element appears more than 3? So in this question there is no element, so I am increasing some frequency. Let's take k is equal to 2. Let's take k is equal to 2. K is equal to 2, or k is equal to 4. K is equal to 4. So this will be 11 divided by 4. So the frequency greater than 2. We need to return the frequency greater than 2. So in the hash map, we will start the iteration to the array. The first element is 1. So first we will check in hash map, is element 1 present or not. If it is not, here first will be element, second will be the frequency. Now if 1 is not present, this means we will put it in the hash map with frequency 1 because it appears the first time in the hash map and in the array also. Now we are at third. Now we are at third. Now third is also not present in the hash map. So we will put this third in element, that is 3, and having frequency 1. Now we are at this position. Again 3. So this time 3 is present in the hash map. This means whatever is the frequency of that element, here element is 3 having frequency 1, we will increase the frequency by 1. So this will be 2. Now we are at 2. We are at 2 now. So 2 is not present. Element 2 put with frequency 1. Now we are at 1 again. Here 1 is already in the hash map. This means whatever is the frequency, it is appearing one more time. So frequency will be increased by 1. Now the frequency is 2. Now we are at 4. 4 is not in the hash map. So we will put 4 with frequency 1 because it is appearing first time. Now we are at 5. 5 is appearing first time with frequency 1. Now we are at 3. 3 is again appearing, and this time it is appearing third time, and in the hash map we have 3 having already frequency 2. Now it is appearing one more time, so we will increase the count of the frequency by 1 at element 3, and this will be 3. Now we are at 1. So 1 is appearing again, and we have 1 in the hash map. This means we need to increase the frequency by 1, and it is appearing third time in the array. Now we are at 5. We are at 5. 5 is appearing second time. Here we have the frequency that is 1, and it is appearing one more time, so we will increase 1 in the hash map. Now the frequency of 5 is 2. Now we are at 2. So 2 is appearing second time in the array, and it is already in the hash map. So this means we need to increase the frequency by 1. Now we have the element 1 with frequency 3, element 3 with frequency 3, element 2 with frequency 2, element 4 with frequency 1, element 5 with frequency 2. So these are 3 plus 3, that is 6, plus 2 8, 1 9, and 2 11. So these are total 11 elements, where 1 appearing 3 times, 3 appearing 3 times, 2 appearing 2 times, 4 appearing 1 time, and 5 appearing 2 times. So we have the value n by k, which is 2. So what any element which have frequency greater than 2, here 1 is 1 having frequency 3 which is greater than 2, it will add in the answer. Now 3 is having frequency greater than 2, 3 will be added in the answer. 2 is not greater than, the frequency of 2 is not greater than 2, this means it will be not in the answer. And 4 having frequency 1, it will be not in the answer. 5 also having only frequency 2, not greater than 2, this means 5 is not in the answer. So we have the answer, that is 1 comma 3. So this is the explanation of the program. Let's code this now. Here we need hash map of integer type, going to hash map. This will save the key, that is the element of the array, and this will save the frequency of that element. Now I'm going to iterate from 0 till array dot length I plus plus. Now we need the key. Key will be array at I, the element is the key of the hash map. Now we will check if contains key, that is key, If this is true, this means we will put we will put key, comma, hm dot get at key. This will give us the value. Hm dot get will give us the value, which is the frequency of that key, and increase it by 1. Else, this means it is not in the hash map. We will put it in the hash map hm dot put with key having frequency 1. Now if it contains, we will increase the frequency of element by 1. If it is not in the hash map, we will put the key with frequency 1. Now this will give us the element having the frequency in the hash map. Now we need a array list to return array list of integer of new array list. Now we need n. We have k, we need n. N is the size of array dot length. Now we just need to iterate in the hash map. So for that we will use for we have keys int of key with hm dot key set. This will give us all the key set of the hash map. Now we just need to check the frequency. So frequency will be at hm dot get at key. Whatever is the key, it will give the frequency. If it is greater than n divided by k, we will add the key. Key is the element. Add the key in the answer. At the end, we will sort the collection dot sort the answer array list and then return the answer. So this is for the frequency of the element, and this is when if n is greater than key, n is greater than the frequency of that key. Key is the element. We will add the answer. We will add the key in the answer where key is the element, and at the end we need to sort it. So let's run this. So it is running. Let's submit this. So our code is successfully submitted. So let's take this code in the open board. Let's take this code to open board for a simple dry run. So we have this code. Now let's take element 1 1 2 3 1 2 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Having element 7, that is n7. Let's take k equal to 3. This means n by k is equal to 7 by 3, which is 2. So any element having which is appearing greater than 2, we need to return the answer. So now we have the hash map with key and value. Now key, we are at first. At first, key is not in the hash map, so we will put the key. This else condition will run. So we will put this key with frequency 1. Now we are at the second element, which is 1. Now it contains the key. So 1 is in the hash map. So we are putting again 1 with hm dot get at key, that is having the value is 1. So this will this will give us like this, put key that is 1 having frequency 1 plus 1. This one is hm dot get at key. This gives us the value, that is the frequency of the element 1. Now this time it is 2. Now we are at 2. We are at 2. 2 is not in the hash map. So we will put the 2 in the hash map with frequency 1. Now we are at 3. 3 is not in the hash map. Again, this condition will be false because it does not contain 3 as the key. So we will put this like in the hash map 3 with frequency 1, that is value. Now we are at 1. 1 is in the hash map having frequency 2. So this if will be true and it will put instead of 2 it will be 3. hm dot get at key till that time key value was 2. So we are increasing 1 by 1 the value of element 1. Now we are at 2. 2 is already in the hash map. So we will put again hm dot get at key, that means the value is 1. So this time it will be increased by 1 having the key which is 2. Now we are at 1 again. So 1 is already in the hash map, it will increase the value by 1. Now we are making the array list answer. Having n is the number of elements. Now we are iterating in the hash set. We have the set keys. These are the key set. Now first this key set hm dot get at 1 will give 4. So 4 is greater than 2, where 2 is n divided by k. This means we will add this one in the answer. So in the answer 1 will be added. Then the element is 2. 2 is not 2 is not greater than 2. So this will not be added in the answer. Now we are at 3. 3 is not greater than the frequency of 3 is 1, which is not greater than 2. This means 3 will also not in the answer. So we will have 1 in the answer. And this will return the answer array list as 1 after sorting it. So this was the simple try run of this code. Hope you understand this code. Hash map is used for the element and for the saving the frequency of that element. Hope you like the video. We will see you in the next video. Thank you.